China blacklists millions of people from booking flights as dystopian social credit system introduced.
Here's a summary of the article.
Millions of Chinese nationals have been blocked from booking flights or trains as Beijing seeks to implement its controversial social credit system, which allows the government to closely monitor and judge each of its 1.3 billion citizens based on their behavior and activity. A key part of the plan not only involves blacklisting people with low social credibility scores, but also publicly disclosing the records of enterprises and individuals' untrustworthiness on a regular basis. The credit system is already being rolled out in some areas, and in recent months the Chinese state has blocked millions of people from booking flights and high-speed trains. According to the state-run news outlet Global Times, as of May this year, the government had blocked 11.14 million people from flights and 4.25 million from taking high-speed train trips. The eastern state of Hangzhou, southwest of Shanghai, is one area where a social credit system is already in place. People are awarded credit points for activities such as undertaking volunteer work and giving blood donations, while those who violate traffic laws and charge under-the-table fees are punished. Punishments are not clearly detailed in the government plan, but beyond making travel difficult, are also believed to include slowing internet speeds, reducing access to good schools for individuals or their children, banning people from certain jobs, preventing booking at certain hotels, and losing the right to own pets.
This post received a score of 50,466, with an upvote ratio of 92%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Let's make an entire class of people with nothing to lose. That's gone over well before.
Gone well under some tank treads.
Tiananmen Square 2.
Tiananmen squared.
Tiananmen 2. Oh shit, so they can't escape.
Only those with strong social scores will GTFO, while those with poor scores are stuck in a nation that hates them. 10 out of 10.
I think if you are scoring well within the system, there is a slim probability you are going to want to get away from it. I mean, if you are playing the well game, it's because you are probably enjoying it, you have the means to play in it. Not necessarily true. If you're wealthy in China, odds are good you've got connections and have regularly kept up your required bribes to the proper authorities, etc. Odds are also good that you sent your kids to school in North America or Europe, partly so they're conversant in whichever languages are most lucrative, sure, but also so that they have a foot elsewhere in the world. Being good at the system doesn't mean you like it.
An NPR report on this I heard a couple of weeks ago also says that once you get on the blacklist it's almost impossible to get off.
I remember hearing a report from my local station about a man losing his profitable business because the government decided to shut down an area where his business got coal. Because of that, he spiraled into debt and wasn't able to repay everything. He later found out he wasn't able to take the train for take a flight somewhere else to find work. They put him on the blacklist, made it extremely hard to go anywhere, and the billboards near his neighborhood had pictures of him plastered, saying that he is on the list and isn't trustworthy.
That's insane. What do they expect people in this situation to then do? Just go into the woods to die? It's like they want poor people to simply stop existing.
Eventually they end up in ghettos. Only a matter of time. Then put a fence around it.
Then gas up the chambers and fire up the ovens.
The final solution. It really is. A way to reduce the population by millions in a set number of years. Imagine not being able to access healthcare because of your social rating. Poor zones are going to come up. And zones will come up, and underground hackers, etc. It will be a complete clusterfuck.
A revolution will be inevitable. People will tolerate only so much, and when millions are being oppressed in similar ways, it won't be hard to amass. I'm on an international program, and all the Chinese students on my course sound like they've either been brainwashed or have had their entire history hidden from them. Many of them do not care about their president or that he's been voted to lead for life, and even fewer have any knowledge of the events of Tiananmen Square and the revolution. What's even worse is that when presented with the information they appear disinterested and apathetic. I know this is just a personal anecdote, but if students on an international program are like this, I don't know what to think about China's general population.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smry.com, without any human intervention.